Oh, cool. In that case, we got the first round match of the 3.0 Infinity Tournament. Taking place here on the Pokemon Infinity Discord server between Gaossmon, I think that's how it's said, and our very own Danyel, who's been around for many of these tournaments. So he's a veteran of the scene, but that won't make him any more prepared for the chaos that is about to ensue with all the new Digimons that have arrived. So, should be exciting. Should be unpredictable.
Yeah, since I don't know much about this, I might be a bit of like an audience surrogate here and be like, what the heck is going on? Llama, please explain.
Yeah. So, the structure for the tournament, anyone who's watching and doesn't know, is that there's plenty of crazy powerful Digimon that have been added. So we've got a points-based system where they're trying to kind of limit the number of crazy Pokemon people are allowed to use. Different Pokemon are worth different points. So here we've got... Oh, Gaossmon's going for his spooky team. Wow, okay, I didn't realize it. So this is a theme team that he's built that I don't even think it's worth anything close to the 10-point maximum. I think it's only worth 3 points, which is the value of Skull Greymon. So if he could pull out a win with this team, it'll be really impressive.
I've seen this come up in the Discord, just the legendary Carnivine just going through the villain's gauntlet.
So Daniel is using Tornadus here as a nice pivot regenerator Pokemon. So my guess is that he goes for a knockoff just to get rid of Spiritom's item and deal some pretty good damage to it. The knockoff does come out. The substitute, interesting. Now, I did not recall the full extent of Daniel's team here, but I believe he does have a steel type. But I don't think he's going to expect Toxic here. So, oh, he has a poison type in Infermon. So that didn't pan out there for Gaossmon. So Infermon is going to be one of the most powerful, probably influential Pokemon in this kind of new Digimon-filled meta where it has Prankster plus Parting Shot plus Taunt plus Sticky Webs. And a really huge bulk with the ability to hold a Violite, so it's going to be really a nuisance for anyone that isn't prepared with good hazard removal. Yeah, as we can see...
Holy cow, that did nothing!
But look, I mean, any chip he can get right now is better than nothing, so... He's going to need to weaken this Infamon, but I mean, this is going to be a real uphill battle because... with the sticky webs on the floor, it's going to be really tough for Skull Greymon to do damage, and Skull Greymon's going to be Gaossmon's biggest asset here. So either he has some kind of removal, perhaps... I'm trying to think if any of these Pokemon get Defog. I mean, I would assume this one does, but it doesn't have it. I think actually this Sigilyph is going to have to do some serious work here because it's, I believe, the only Pokemon on his team immune to sticky webs. But unfortunately this Tornadus is in fact Assault Vest, so I doubt it's going to take much damage even from an Ice Beam there. I'm trying to recall if Ego Tangrowth gets Rapid Spin. I don't think it does. Nevertheless, it's a good matchup against this Pokemon. Although no, because he's got Superpower, so this could be difficult really to get any progress done. Although if he can get at least a Thunder Wave off or a Thunderbolt, that'll do good damage. Alright, he smartly goes for the Thunder Wave here, so that's probably going to catch something. Although I'm guessing that Daniel goes into Seismitoad here. Yeah, and this is going to be a forced switch out. Probably into Carnivine. You'd imagine this is going to take big damage Sharpedo from an Earthquake here. This is a Rain team with a Swift Swim Seismitoad, so this Earthquake is coming off Life Orb boosted damage as well, so this is going to do huge damage to Sharpedo. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I've seen a Sharpedo used in a competitive battle, so my head calcs aren't going to be too
It's got terrible bulk. I think it's going to...
I think it'll die.
I think it will die. I don't think it would even need the Life Orb to take Sharpedo out. It's very frail.
I'm not really sure why Daniel's thinking about this. Oh, really? Okay.
Maybe predicted a Carnivine there, bringing out its flying
I
type.
mean, either way, it's not really a bad situation for his Bowser there. It's got Volt Switch. And as we can see, there's not a huge amount it can do. Wrench will be the best option, but he's gone for Ice Fang. Oh, he's also got the Thunder, so yeah, that's going to take it out there. So Gaossmon's kind of more fun themed team is slowly getting picked apart here. We're seeing the power of sticky webs as well as just kind of synergistic mons. I think you've just got to go for a Thunderbolt here. Well, he does get a hit in at least, but that's not going to do much damage. I don't know why he's not going Carnivine here. I mean, the Sludge Bomb is also a threat, so with the Swift Swim boost, it's going to be tough. Oh, a Carnivine has Levitate. I didn't even know that. I've never seen a Carnivine
You don't see it
before.
You don't see it often in competitive, to be fair.
Well, if this thing can survive a Sludge Bomb... Wait, what's he gone for here? I didn't see which move.
I think he went for a turn.
Interesting. I don't know if that's a prediction or if he just expects... Oh yeah, well, that's not going to work out. So here we see the first appearance of one of the new scary Mega tier Digimon. I'm not going to lie, I'm assuming that Machine Draymon is just going to stay in here and click buttons and win the game. I don't really see Gaossmon having any answer to this Mega Launcher boosted Dark Shot coming off base, 155 special attack.
Oh, this man really has Machine Dramon and Infirmon on the same team. That's pretty scary.
It is very scary. Sticky webs to lower the speed. There's not really any way to stop it. The rain would mean that Fire Punch would probably not even take it out. He's going to have to go for Dark Shot, which I'm sure would kill. But he's not going to get the chance because of the sticky webs. And this is going to be just a clean sweep, I think. Gaossmon's getting a little taste of the power of the digital monsters. Poor old Noodles is going to be the next to go. Wow!
Oh, the survival.
Incredible! And it's a shame because the rain's still up, otherwise that would have taken out the Machine Dramon.
I think it would have just hung on, but it would have been close.
Well, Noodles is going to go down here. So it was a valiant effort. So yeah, big props to Gaossmon for coming in with this really kind of zany, fun team. He was going for a team that was kind of spooky, carnival, weird, freaky mons. And they've been spooked in the end by an opposing ghost type. So Danyel takes the win there and advances to the second round. Alright, so after some technical difficulties, we are back here with the single battle first round single elimination match between myself and Hajisama for the 3.0 Infinity Tournament. This is going to be a tough match, a really solid one to start out with for myself. Haji's someone I've battled with probably more than anyone, or as much as anyone here in this tournament, so let's see what we can do. Okay, this is a scary team. It's a scary team. All I can say is I'm glad I kept Foul Play on my Infirmon for their Wizardmon there. Nice meta pick that I was just deliberating right at the end. So I'm going to keep a screenshot of that team down below so I don't forget it. Blissey, that's going to be a tough nut to crack, but we'll see how we do. Adjust team order and items. Now, I'm really tempted to lead Infirmon and surprise him with the Foul Play straight away, because I think he's probably going to want to lead his Wizardmon as a counter to that, so That would be nice, I think. So let's do that, I think. Okay, so he's got Volcanion. That's not a Pokemon I've seen very often. Landorus, Blissey, Arceus. Okay, so I think Infernape's going to be so valuable here. Obviously, we don't know what type of Arceus that is, but Infernape is so useful against his Metal Garurumon, great against his Blissey. So I think those two are the ones that I'm going to struggle to break down without Infernape, so we'll see what we can do here. I would assume he wants to lead Wizardmon, because if he doesn't, then he can't really avoid getting Sticky Webs up unless he maybe leads with an Arceus that has Taunt. But we'll see. He's obviously taking a little while deciding about this. This is the first time I've faced several of these Pokemon in competitive play, so certainly things I didn't plan for. But we will see how it goes. So, alright, here we go. Ready for battle. Oh, he leads Volcanion. Interesting. Okay, that makes sense, I suppose. So he's going to want to go for a nice big fiery attack here, isn't he? That's fine. Do I want to just get Sticky Web up anyway? I don't have a super good... I mean, Charizard's a good switch-in, but perhaps we play it safe here and go for the parting shot. And then I like Charizard here as a switch-in. Quad resists both stabs. Oh, I'm an idiot. It doesn't resist Steam Eruption. And he went for it. Okay. Of course it doesn't. I'm a fool. Let's see, I think I have to U-turn here. Now, I wonder if he's... I'd be surprised if he was scarfed. I think he has to go for Steam Eruption again here, so I'm going to go back into Infamon. Yeah, so I'm going to get Sticky Webs up here. And he'll reveal here if he's scarfed. If not, you know what, it's worth getting them up. I don't think I die here to a flamethrower. I might die to a fire blast. Oh no, I don't think I do. I think I still live, so. Ah, okay, that's fine. I'm not too fussed about having Sticky Webs set up against me, and now I'm going to go for the foul play here. Take him by surprise. Sticky Webs aren't really very harmful to my team. I've got Charizard, which obviously gets an attack boost, a special attack boost, and it has Scarf anyway to nullify the speed deduction of Sticky Webs. I've got an Air Balloon on my Diaboromon, which obviously avoids the Sticky Webs, and I have Thunderous T, which obviously isn't affected by them as a flying type. Wizardmon doesn't really like getting webbed, but we'll manage to deal with that hopefully. Nice, we should get the kill. We didn't get the kill. He's very bulky. Okay. So he predicted a switch there. He might sack this Mon here. Let's see, if I foul play again, he's got a free switch into something. He might save this as a sack. I think I like a parting shot here. I think he wants to save this because then he would he wouldn't be able to use it again as a magic bouncer, so yeah, he's gonna switch there. That makes sense. Now I get a free switch into Thunderous. Now the question is he scarfed? Obviously if he's scarfed he outspeeds me here, but I think I have to maybe have to go for the Volt Switch. I could go for the HPIs predicting Lando, or I could go for the nasty plot. I think he doesn't want to switch in Lando because of the threat of the HPIs. He probably goes into Blissey here, so I'm going to Volt Switch. Yeah, okay, this is perfect because I get a free switch into Infernape. Now obviously he can't stay in here, so I think we want to go for the U-turn. If he stays in here, he's an absolute madman. Yeah, that's what we thought. Rocky Helmet Lando. Okay, so that's going to have Stealth Rock, most likely. HP Ice, I think, probably kills this, so... No, if he predicts a HP Ice, he probably goes into Blissey again. I think that's fine. Okay. So, this is scary. He's obviously going for the Ice Wolf Claw here. I don't really have a switch in. And what I need is, I don't need chip. I don't need chip. I do kill with Infernape Mach Punch. Of course, Infernape does also quad resist. I wonder how much it takes. Probably takes a fair bit. I might calc this. 4 hits does 42 to 53%. 5 hits, okay. And I resist Flash Cannon and Knockoff, so yeah, I think this is a safe switch. Wow. I calced that wrong. Oh dear. Well, that could be a loss, I'm afraid. I'm not sure what I do now. Yeah, I think that might be a loss. Infinite was my one real solution to this, so I think I need to get webs up here. Yeah. 4 hits. Okay, that's huge. That is huge. So, let's see, do I parting shot or do I preserve this for any reason? Is there any reason to preserve this Pokemon? I think I have to let this die. Yeah. And then if I can take one, I should get the chip I need. Ah, but he has knockoff, doesn't he? He has knockoff. I've misplayed. I've really misplayed. I think I died. Yeah, I definitely died to knockoff, don't I? Oh, he made the switch. He didn't have knockoff, perhaps? I mean, I outspeed this. This is fantastic news. At +4, I mean, it's chip, right? It's chip. Even on Blissey, it's chip. Yeah, Okay, that's something. I did not expect the switch there. So he doesn't have knockoff. He must have Flash Cannon, Ice Wolf Claw, Garuru Kick, and I don't know. I've no idea. Does it get Mach Punch, perhaps? So I outspeed again. Yep. Wow. Oh wow. So he doesn't know I was scarfed. Oh, okay, we're back in it, boys. We're back in it. This has been a roller coaster game. This has been a roller coaster game. So now he's down to Volcanion, Arceus. Oh, I mean, the way he's playing this, it's absolutely E-Killer Arceus. He's not brought it in. He's trying to weaken my team. And now, of course, I don't have the Infernape. He's low health on Wizardmon, and I outspeed Wizardmon. I'm +4. I wonder if Blissey gets... Blissey has Thunder Wave. Blissey must get 2-hit KO'd at +4. I wonder. Something I can't really be bothered to calc. Okay, so obviously he's... No, he's slower. So he's going to go for extreme speed. Yeah, of course, he's going for extreme speed. So, that means I think I have to... Yeah, I think I have to go into this. Yeah. So now I can go for a Will-O-Wisp. Which, no, that doesn't really help because it hits... It goes into Blissey or... Well, he's got Shadow Claw. He's going to go for Shadow Claw here. Do I sack Charizard? That seems unwise. I need to sack something. Because I need chip on this. I think I have to just let this die. Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't expect that. Really? So he didn't have Shadow Claw? I mean, I can Calm Mind. I think I can Calm Mind. I'm max HP. I think after a Calm Mind I won't get 2-hit KO'd. Oh god, he is Specs. He is big time Specs. Okay, never mind. I guess this dies. Well. Now the fact that he switched out means... I have to let this die. Okay. Now I bring in this. And do I Nasty Plot? He goes into Blissey here. I think I Nasty Plot. Okay, he stayed in. Wow. Wow! That kills. Okay. Well, I think it's now or never. I could choose to get a Draco Meteor off. +2 Draco. Yeah, okay. Unless he is scarfed and I'm just really underestimating his damage. But I don't think he is. This is going to be close. I might have thrown it with that Nasty Plot there. Maybe he calced and found that he lived a Volt Switch, but I don't think he would have lived a Volt Switch. I'm surprised he stayed in. Maybe he just thought that he had to sack. Yeah, so I think I have to... sack here. Of course he could sword stance, but I can't really do anything about that. I think he's probably going to sword stance, and I might just lose because of it. But I can't really prevent it, so I should have stayed. I should have gone for Dragon Pulse. Draco was a bad play. Well, I don't need much chip, so it doesn't really matter how much chip I get. After any attack, Web Wrecker will do the damage. I think so, anyway. Yeah, so that's enough, and he did go for sword stance, so we might be buggered here, boys. Yeah, I have to switch. And hope that he doesn't 2-hit KO. Recover! Wow! Okay. So he's at +2. Do I get 2-hit KO'd? At +2. Surely, right? Does he have taunt? Taunt, recover, extreme speed, sword stance. I think he must have taunt. I think he's got this. But man, it's been close. This has been a good battle. I'm happy either way, whether I win or lose. I'm happy it went this way. I was afraid I'd really thrown it bad when I lost Infinite, but it's been good. I don't mind if I lose this. This has been a good one. I'm amazed at how much damage Ice Wolf Claw did to Infernape. That's kind of incredible. Oh, of course, it's not quad resist, is it? What am I thinking? That's why I calced it wrong. Wow, that did a lot of damage. We need a crit here. No, we didn't get it. Okay. GG Haji, that was a good one. That was a good one. Extreme speed for the win. Amazing. Good game. Great game. Okay. I think we're underway here with another first round match. And it's between Attea and Carona, two debutantes of Infinity Tournament action, so this should be interesting to see what they do with our metagame as it exists. We've not seen either of these teams yet, I believe, in any shape or form, so this is going to be a complete surprise. We're watching from Carona's perspective. Obviously, anyone else in the voice channel who wants to make observations and commentary, please feel free to do so. Okay, we've got a Sun team coming from Attea, or a kind of semi-Sun team. We've got Groudon and Lilymon there to benefit from Groudon's drought, so Lilymon's definitely going to be the scary threat that Carona has to deal with here. I didn't get a chance to glimpse the full team there, so I can't say whether he's got an obvious answer to Sun as a strategy, but we will see. My guess is that Attea would like to lead with Groudon, partly to get Sun up and possibly also to get Stealth Rocks up.
I love how the missing no sprite is just a guy.
It's just a dude. Just a man. I think that in Pokemon Red and Blue it was the same thing, right? Like that's the
I'm not
exact
sure.
sprite, or at least a very similar sprite to what it looked like in Red and Blue.
If my memory serves, you are correct.
Atomic likes the throwbacks to the older gens. Yeah, so we haven't seen a missing no yet in this tournament. It's a useful Pokemon. It's nice for shutting down setup sweepers. It's got unaware. It's got good bulk. It's got the ability to Thunder Wave. Oh no, wait, Toxic instead of Thunder Wave. Sorry, it's got the ability to Toxic stuff, so it can be a nuisance. All right, we've got Skullcracken lead, setting up probably spikes or Toxic spikes. So we're gonna have some hazards stacking here. Now, I did see, I think, Wizardmon on Attea's team, so Star does have to, Star, Carona, with using Star, does have to be careful setting up hazards, but he's managed to get the rocks up there. Of course, getting rocks up in the face of Skullcracken isn't the most useful thing in the world, since it probably has Rapid Spin. And my guess is it's going to go for that here. No, it's fine having no animations. Corona's just saying he doesn't have battle animations on, but that's okay. We don't need special effects here. We've got special plays being made. Okay, so he goes for the U-turn. So here we see a first look at the team. We've got a scary team. We've got Omnimon. First time we're seeing Omnimon used in the tournament. Omnimon is obviously one of the main kind of focal points of the new 3.0 Digimon being added. It'll be really interesting to see how strong it actually is in tournament setting. I'm going to guess very strong. Especially if Attea sets up Sun. And Omnimon can come in and outspeed Lilymon and just click Terra Force. It could be an issue. We'll see how he deals with that. My initial prediction will be that Omnimon, if Sun does go up, will run absolutely wild. Unless he's got Scarf on Lilymon instead of Specs, that will be pretty crucial. So we do get a Spore going off on the Skullcracker. Now, if I'm Carona here, I'm making use of these sleep turns and switching into something proactive. I think going for Giga Drain there probably isn't. Well, given that he switched into this, that's actually a pretty useful Giga Drain. Takes off half the health. Probably going to see a Psychic Fangs come out here, so this is a nice switch. Now this is a did I see Intimidate come off there, or is it Moxie? I think this is Moxie, so if he can get a kill here, he could, oh, it's Banded as well. Wow, okay, so, yeah, he's going for damage. Unfortunately, oh my goodness, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, I think Attea is already in trouble here. Choice Banded. Oh no, okay, so it was Intimidate. Now this is going to be a sack. No, he went for Moonblast. Oh, I think that's a big misplay. Lilymon is so strong that Heatwave would have been at least a 2 at KO on almost anything that came in there except Orcubus, and even to Orcubus it would have done huge damage. So I think not going a Heatwave off there is a big misplay. Oh, interesting. It's Illusion missing no, not Unaware. Wow. Well, that's certainly not something I expected to see. I don't know if Unaware would have been particularly useful against this team in particular. He doesn't look to have set-up Pokemon. So he's getting a Wish off here, which I guess is safe. He's not at risk of getting Toxic, but he is at risk of getting Flamethrowered. Useful coverage for missing no. It does get Earthquake, Flamethrower, Volt Switch, Synthesis, a few useful options. There we see the Earthquake. I'm assuming it has synthesis. It's probably going to go for it here. No, he switches out. Lots of switching by Attea. I think he's a little bit at a loss of what to do here. I think he needs to try and start playing to his win conditions a little bit more quickly if he can. And those win conditions are just getting Lilymon in and clicking Heatwave. Tailwind. Okay, now we see Carona's strat coming in. Choice Specs Tailwind is an interesting set there. Yeah, I mean, without the sun up, Amoonguss is a really solid answer to Lilymon. Attea in chat is saying, I really should have EV'd my team. I don't know what specifically that means, whether there's no EVs or whether it's not the EVs they wanted, but yeah, that would certainly make a difference if you don't have the right EVs on your team. So the Tailwind is an interesting one because obviously he has, yeah, he's got a choice banded Pokemon in Werina, so Tailwind is something that would help there. But it just doesn't last very long, so it's quite a niche thing to try and go for. You lose momentum when you go for it, so then it can be hard to kind of gain that momentum back again, particularly if you have to hard switch out of the Pokemon that's used it. But he does pick off the Wizardmon. Yeah, and of course, now that Groudon's dead, it's going to be really hard for Attea to make progress without Sun up here. Clear smog. So I don't think there was any heat wave on the Lilymon, which is a unfortunate situation. Now he's going to need to go for Poison Fang or something here to try and get damage off. Try and predict the switch. No, he doesn't though. It's another KO. And it's looking pretty rough here for Attea. So we finally see Omnimon. And is Omnimon just going to be able to clean up here? It's looking likely. So this pretty much wraps it up here. Omnimon's going to be able to just click buttons. And I must say the one downside to not having the battle animations on is we don't get to see Omnimon's really awesome battle animations. But nevertheless, that is a GG, that's a victory for Carona, so we've got another person advancing into the second round. Congratulations, Carona. Alright, so this one's going to be a little bit different. We've got a pre-recorded battle from the first round of the tournament, and this one was between Feutor and Rings. Feutor's actually commentated himself live while he was playing, so this is going to be more of me listening to what he says and maybe commenting on it and making my own observations in between. But we'll start things off. I'll click play in a second. Just look at his team first. We've got some pretty zesty mons. We've got a Jolly Bird, an Ego Zoomeril. I think that's 2 tournament debuts for those 2 Pokemon. I don't think we've seen them before in a tournament. We've got Wamon and Metal Etamon as the 2 big, powerful Digimon he's chosen to use with Rotom and Landorus to back it up. So I'm excited to see what sets he's chosen for these Pokemon, because I've been aware of the members of this team until now, but not the actual sets. So let's see how this goes. Let's click play. Obviously.
Anyways, so he has, I mean, he always runs all evolutions. I'm fighting Rings, by the way. It's probably in the title of this recording or something. Yeah, and you know, fighting an evolution team is always scary. We have something called a Reversal Stone, but yeah, let me start the battle first.
So yeah, Reversal Stone is something that's new to this tournament, being allowed where you can
not finding a lot of initial.
You can reverse an evolution once per Pokemon.
Huge
for any Pokemon that can evolve into different pathways.
Advantages over his team.
So if you have an evolution and you learn, say, Ice Beam with Glaceon, and then reverse it back to Eevee and evolve into Jolteon, you have a Jolteon with Ice Beam, so it creates a lot of opportunities for evolution teams, and also for Digimon. But Rings is going to make good use of it here, I'm sure. Rings is also
I hope you can hear me loud and clearly.
A very methodical battler, so he's probably going to be taking a long time to choose his lead. Here we go. We're getting into it.
Here we go. Am I even recording? Okay, yeah, I am. Nice. Alright, yeah. Nothing really deals with this move, which is why I kinda led with this. Oh, I mean, I'm calm nature, so it's not a problem.
Yeah, Rotom took that really well.
Yeah,
it's a great Thunder Wave.
Really switch out, because he has no ground, he has no lightning, electric resists immunities. He has no ground types. That's what I was trying to say.
I think Feutor might have mentioned already, but I think Rings' Vaporeon is reverted in this match, so that's the only reverted.
But yeah, I wonder what this is actually. I mean, what item he runs, what set he runs. It's probably Scarfed.
It is Scarfed. I've seen Insignius before on his teams. This is usually his Scarf.
I don't know, because he has like a lot of fast mons. I don't know.
Rings likes to use speed control. He likes
to
use
so anyways, reverted mons.
Priority.
So basically, wait, what the fuck?
Alright, we're seeing Metal Etamon.
This is free. Man.
So Metal Etamon has Contrary.
Focus. Basically, we have something called a Reversal Stone. So if you evolve your Eevee into, I don't know, Flareon, you can use a Reversal Stone. It turns back into Eevee, but it keeps all the moves of Flareon. And we have this in this tournament. You can actually use those, and it's but you have to tell your opponent, and he told me that his Vaporeon is reverted. So whatever Vaporeon is, it was another evolution before that. So I'm gonna guess it was an Evian, because that one gets like one of the best setup moves in the game. It's like a normal type evolution, you know. So basically Eevee 2.0. Oh, nice. Okay, but it's okay. I don't know, I feel like this guy is pretty important, and we have a pretty safe switch in here, so yeah, just get out of here.
That's a safe play from Feutor. I would have probably gone for the Thunder Punch, because I don't think Rings would have expected it. Although he might have roosted, which would have meant it would do more damage and just given him more Rocky Helmet chips, so maybe this is the right play.
Actually, next round I'm gonna show my team off, because I've kind of forgot to do that. Actually, should I do that? I don't know.
Next round, that's a bold claim.
Well...
yeah, Rotom is seeming really key here.
Yep. There we go. And now we leave. Rinse and repeat.
So Guardian has heat proof, so Rotom's over
And
here.
he has to make some sick play right now. He could have ground coverage, fire coverage. Oh dude, Azu's fucking sick here.
It's sick, but it also is weak to earth power and flash
Nice.
cannon, so probably not a great switch in at this time.
I don't know what he's gonna do.
He's not
Whatever
gonna
it
do
was,
anything.
it just didn't happen.
Oh, he has explosion on Lander as well. I'm wondering if this is choice band.
I don't know.
It'll make
I
sense.
guess I could do this. He's gonna shield. He didn't. I thought he was gonna scout for whatever move I would go for, but he didn't.
I don't think Rings is a fan of running King's Shield on his Guardian. It seems like a bit of a wasted slot in a lot of cases.
I mean, I can just see what he's gonna do. Oh, dude.
Heal Bell. So he wasn't too fussed about getting
Man, I
paralyzed,
thought I
so
was gonna win.
that makes sense.
Oh shit. Imagine if I had gone for Stone Edge. Jesus Christ, man.
I want to say Stone Edge would not have quite killed unless he is choice band.
Switch.
But then an Earthquake on the Roost would have killed, so that would have been a good play. Oh no, but he would have been locked in, so yeah.
Yeah, I think he's trying to get his rocks up.
This is going to be quite a patient battle here. He's right to assume Stealth Rock, but he can't go into Jolly Bird against this Pokemon, so it's tricky.
Oh yeah, I wanted to show my... Yeah, I'm not gonna do that, because, I don't know, I guess it's more fun to, like, get surprised by my sets.
So Wamon is a very powerful Sheer Force user.
I don't know.
Strength is buffed in this game to have a secondary effect, so it's boosted by Sheer Force and it stabs, so it does crazy damage. Same with Waterfall, obviously.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here, really.
I like the switch.
Alright, so
I like the
I'm
prediction
just
on
like
the Stone Edge
scouting
there. It would have
his
been
place, so to say.
quite safe.
But now I can put some pressure on him. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. I didn't quite see the full set here. Did I see Gyro Ball as coverage? I guess to hit incoming fairy types, if there are any. This is cool. This is the first time I've ever seen Ego Azumarill used in a competitive battle. I'm excited to see if it can do work. Rings is a very safe, very cautious player. He almost never takes risks, so he's likely going to switch here, or he's calcing a Celorock damage. That's also very likely. If he can take one, it means he can then roost off the next turn and obviously take another
I
one.
think he's calcing something. Which is basically where you use like a calculator program which can tell you exactly how much damage something can do against you. Like, because like there's like certain damage rolls, like some deviances. It's not always the exact same amount of damage something deals, even with the same stats.
The issue...
And he's probably like looking up how much his team is gonna take from my Celorock.
The issue with tanking an Accelerock here is even if you live and go for Roost next turn, this game doesn't just remove your flying type when you Roost, it actually makes you normal type if you are pure flying. So he
Which
would
is
end
why
up,
this is taking so long.
he would end up then being weak to a fighting type attack after that. So it's not as safe a play as it would otherwise be. It's not free Rocky helmet damage. Even if he does survive an Accelerock, which I would assume he does not, given this power of Azumarill.
Alright.
Yeah,
Whoa,
so that's some
what the
big
fuck?
damage.
I thought for sure this is gonna get to it KO'd.
That is 40 base power, my guy. It's not. It's not very strong.
I mean, it's pretty important.
He has to go into Landorus here.
I don't know.
Now I'm sure that Rings is going to U-turn, which would get Vaporeon in.
Did I like mess up my item placement? Like, how did that do so little? I know it resists, but like this champion is my opposing Pokemon. It's pretty damn frail, and this thing is like huge power base 80 attack. You know, with like a absolutely max investment and a choice band. So yeah, I was.
Yeah, so.
I mean, because I don't calculate the damage and stuff, so I was like, I just built this team pretty spontaneously.
Given that this
But yeah, I thought this would like absolutely destroy most of his team, but I guess not.
Given that this is choice band, I'm
So
assuming
what's
Lando is scarfed in that case. That makes sense.
I should have gone for another one.
Yeah, he probably should have gone for another one. I think he needs to make some progress in this battle. Rings is switching around quite safely, and I wouldn't be surprised if Vaporeon has Wish and some other. Well, it's reverted, so it's going to have something creative, but Rings has got a lot of staying power and a lot of pivot, a lot of momentum, so getting a prediction like that would have been quite important.
Yeah. Any day of the week, man. Oh, I don't judge people for calcing. I mean, it's each to their own. It's just not my kind of style, so to say. Yeah, you know what? I don't really care.
Wow, he's going for it.
Maybe he's gonna scout for it. He's gonna like play it really smart. I don't know.
I don't think he's going to expect it at
see.
all.
Okay, he didn't, and he didn't go for roost
Don't
either.
know if it's gonna kill.
Did it kill?
No, it didn't
Didn't
kill, and it's Wish, so...
Okay, but no, he has priority. Fuck. Oh man, that sucks. Dude, I just
Go
need
to
a
Llamafarmer
little
here.
bit more chip damage. Fuck. I could have won. Oh no. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, he's forced to roost
So
if he
what
wants
can
to
he do?
lose, if he doesn't want to lose this. So you can Accelerock. Sorry, you can Earthquake here. Or
So he's
Locate.
probably gonna... He has shown Roost, so he's probably Wish Roost. He has shown Roost, yeah, I'm pretty sure. So I doubt he has... I doubt that he has... Well, Low-Kick should... he's pretty light. Like, I'm questioning is Gyro Ball or Earthquake the better move, because he doesn't have that much speed investment, because he relies on his ability to, like, priority.
I don't think Gyro Ball is a good play.
Yeah,
It
this is
doesn't really
tough,
hit
man.
anything that Earthquake doesn't.
Because yeah, that's what gives Roost priority. So then he's grounded, and then I'm gonna hit him with an Earthquake. I think that's the play. And I just gotta hope this kid... Oh, thank fuck, bro. Oh my god. Imagine blowing up your fucking legendary S-tier OU-mon, like the best mon of the game. And it's all for nothing. God damn.
Yeah, he's
Alright.
relieved there.
This is nice. Okay, this can become something, you know?
So that was a good play. It worked
Okay, who
out.
do I say?
You gotta make sure you get the right decision when you go for Explosion. It's a very committing play, and Landorus is an important
Aerodom
Pokemon.
is now actually better than ever.
He's gonna have an issue
Um,
facing Champion at this point. I think he
he's
doesn't
probably
have
gonna
a switch
hit
in
jump kick or
anymore for
something.
Champion.
The question is, how important is Azumarill right now? What to do?
Yeah.
Hmm.
There are no rocks up. You could consider sacking Jolly Bird here.
He Metal Atomon actually. Yeah, Metal Atomon. I think Warmon is
Jollibird.
actually the worst mon in this whole roster. Yeah, I think so. I think
Okay.
Warmon is actually.
That's
yeah,
fair enough.
He gets beaten by so many of his mons. Yeah, it's alright.
Wow. Okay, there it
wish
is.
support. Yeah, I forgot about
So
that.
that's a bug.
Fuck.
This was
Yeah, I'm
reported
still
in the
kind of
Discord
fucked, actually.
before I watched this, so I had that spoiled for me,
Because
which
I lost my way of dealing.
which shouldn't work like that. First, I didn't notice it in the battle, but there was a whole extra turn that it waited because
Well-
Nimbion died when it was meant to
Oh,
receive
wait a
Wish,
second. Can I just win right now?
so it kind of delayed the situation.
No, I can. Yeah, I think I can win. Because actually, this guy has a lot of special defense investment. Because I know I'm not putting this guy. Yeah, I think. Because he definitely eats one high jump kick. Oh, but Vessel rocks. Oh, fuck. Okay, let's see. This is like kinda.
Probably still eats one. If he's physically defensive, I'm sure it eats one.
We'll just see what happens, I guess.
Trick Room is an interesting bit of tech there. I didn't expect that. So that's obviously to support Azumarill.
Because now he doesn't have any ground immunity. So the plan right now is to just actually sweep totally with
The
my
issue with
Azumarill.
Jollibird is it's gonna, even if it lives a high jump kick here, it's gonna waste a turn of Trick Room setting
Because
it up.
there's no way he sees Trick Room coming. He's like, why did you switch in this guy? The thing is, I don't even know his item. If he's choice banded, I'm kinda doomed either way.
He is
There's
choice
no way I
banded.
can actually
I think Jollibird would need
you
to be
know,
max
come
for
out
his
of
death to try
this
and live
with a
this.
victory.
This is gonna be close.
I don't even want to know what he's calculating right now. He's like probably calculating fucking dazzling gleam damage.
Of course he's calculating high jump kick here.
Oh,
There's
man.
there's no way he's doing anything else. I think if it's a roll, he goes for it. There's no way. I mean, well, if it's a roll, maybe not, because Dazzling Gleam obviously would kill. He's not going to expect the Trick Room, that's for certain. So if he switches, and Feutor gets a Trick Room off, that's huge. Rings knows that Champion's his most important Pokemon right now,
Actually, I don't know.
so he needs to be
The
very
thing is,
careful. with
Vaporeon
it.
can definitely eat one Earthquake, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, without a doubt. That thing is just too tanky. So he might abuse he might abuse my Trick Room turns, like he's gonna count them down, so that exactly when they end, he's gonna have Vaporeon in the game and on the field, and he's gonna use the last Trick Room turn to get one of the big boosts off, and then it's over.
So, Guardian probably outspeeds now. Which is actually a good thing. Because you just get in faster with Azumarill. Yeah.
Oh, bruh.
Wow, he took
I
it.
did not think he was that slow.
That was incredible. He took that damage.
Oh,
That's
no.
a perfect outcome.
Oh well, let's see what happens.
Because obviously that means Azumarill
I don't think he has not shown King's Shield yet, so I don't think he has it.
just need to take a
Oh,
flash
he did
cannon,
have
yeah.
it. Okay, but I got so lucky, bro. I don't deserve this, really, but we'll take it. You know, it's a matter of what mon does he sack.
Ah, it's Thunder Wave. That's why you go for it.
And yeah, he can absolutely win this. Like, I think he has better chances of winning this than me. He
So,
just has to like play the
I'm sure
sacrifice.
Rings is
game,
going to
right?
check now
Yeah.
whether Vaporeon is surviving an earthquake. I wonder if it's something like Calm Mind or Quiver Dance even. I don't think he's using an Evo Boost reversal set. He's used them before. He knows how strong it is. I think he wants to try something interesting. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's.
Yeah. That's
Oh no! Okay, he's gone into
expected.
this.
Because he can definitely tank one. And then there's 2 more turns left, and then he can bring in Vaporeon afterwards. Because yeah, I can definitely tank any hit of this guy easily because of my SPDF investment.
I'm sure Rings knows it's Choice Banded at this point. He will have calculated the damage. I wonder what he's going to go for.
Yeah, my way of dealing with Evo boosting stuff was actually the Jollibird. My Jollibird was my answer. So yeah, I never would have thought that he underslows my Jollibird. Because I think my Jollibird is also sassy nature.
It's not that
So yeah, I
slow,
should have
Jollibird.
given it minimum speed IVs to like really underslow people, or just like hard switch. I could have just hard... Nah, never mind.
Jollibird's base 80 or something, so
Nah, that would have been... Yeah, yeah, so this is like...
take a lot
pretty
to
tough.
Underspeed Guardian.
Okay.
So that's obviously tinted lens.
Oh yeah, because of the ability this thing
Doing
does more damage
good
with
damage there.
resisting moves, I think. Yeah.
So I think he's happy to sack Lepidion to just wear down these turns, and then he can bring Champion back in. And Rings and Feutor at that point has no switch-ins to high jump kick. I think he actually would just sweep with high jump kick, to be honest. Could be wrong. I can't picture the whole of the team. Rotom might take one, but I doubt it.
I just did a misplay. Yeah, that was so dumb. I shouldn't have killed him. I should have just sacked my stupid... Ah, fuck. Dude, I could have won. So the play... What? Oh yeah, I mean, he's still a threat, yeah.
Yeah, so you've got to sack...
Yeah, I'm fucked either way because
Gotta
of
sack
this guy.
Jollibird.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what I was talking about with all the Vaporeon sweep. He doesn't even need it. Dude, that's kind of stupid. Why doesn't he take damage? You know what I mean? He should take damage for that.
I think it doesn't even get to the...
Right, maybe we're gonna get a crit or he's gonna miss or something.
doesn't
We'll
get
see.
to the accuracy
I mean, he
check
still
on
has...
the target.
No, he doesn't have it. Oh yeah, now he's like really weak to this move. So yeah, there was a chance to win, but I didn't get it, and I didn't play that well, really. So what I should have done was sacrifice, like, because he was out with his Lepidion. So
he
the
can
plan
miss.
actually was to sacrifice Jollibird, because it's dead weight anyways, because Stealth Rocks are up. And then just go into this guy, because he's got Lepidion out, and I can just boost my speed with Hammer Arm and like win from there, because I would have one-shot this guy.
Yeah, he's right. Wow, he switched.
Did he just throw?
I wonder if he expected Choice Scarf.
He just threw. But I outspeed you now. Don't I outspeed him now?
That's very
Like, what's
surprising.
happening?
Oh, but this is Choice
What
Scarf.
the fuck
So
is
he still outspeeds, but he can take a hit.
I'm a little
and then
confused.
power.
Does he have like something to one-shot me with here?
I mean, Darion's pretty strong. Earth Power might kill this.
Is there still a chance? I mean, I just crit him, but the crit didn't matter at all. The next Hammer Arm would have killed him. It would have been a 2-hit KO either way, you know. I did not expect that. I expected him to just stay in. I think he was he was probably thinking I was Feutor. But didn't I use Hammer Arm before? He should have known that I was contrary. Dude, these matches are so fun. It's like one wrong turn could like turn around the entire game. It's so funny.
He's right about that. We see
It
that.
doesn't mean I win, you know. There's still a very good chance that I lose. Especially because this move I just clicked has a 20% chance to lower my own attack but it's my strongest move, so I have to go for it. I have no, because I gotta try and one shot this thing, because of my life orb, because I take continuous damage every turn, so I really gotta kill this guy in one hit.
Oh, he's not going to get anything close to killing it in one hit.
And so now I should... Now, do I outspeed anyways?
It's very
Because I
bulky.
think it's Choice Scarfed anyways. Unless it was banded all along, I don't know. Like the champion, I mean. I don't know what that set is, you know. Because I didn't calculate any... I mean, he one-shot everything. There's nothing to calculate with, so... Anyways... There we go, and the contrary
it's
activated,
unlucky.
and I'm totally fucked. But yeah, it wouldn't have mattered, because you see
so he
the
didn't have,
life orb
have
is
a
just
power.
gonna wear me down continuously. There's nothing I can do. It didn't
Surprising.
matter. So yeah, it's a risk, because your attack can be lowered, but still, when you see that damage, you know, you see how worth it is, you know. But yeah. See, with Life Orb, I can only attack once more, and he has 2 more living Pokemon, so none of it matters.
he has extreme speed here, which is going to finish off.
Oh, and he has extreme... Yeah, see, so none of it mattered anyways. GG, man. GG. My only chance is to get stupid hacks now.
Oh, wow.
And I gotta spam
Yeah.
this too, because I like to predict the switch. Oh well, GG man, GG.
Yeah, so Feutor, he talked about this after the battle had ended in Discord, saying he threw there because he thought that Lepidion was still alive, so he was playing as if Rotom needed to Thunderwave Lepidion as well as Champion, but in the event he could have just overheated and won the game, so he made a misplay there. But GG, well done Rings, he advances to the next round. Feutor, commiserations buddy. Alright, hello, so we're back for I think the final first round match of the tournament, which is Joshh versus Dusk. So Joshh is a veteran of these tournaments, been on the server a long time. Dusk is a newbie, so it's going to be cool to see how this goes. We've got an Oculeus, very cool. Ego Zoomeril, round 2, I like to see it. We've got another one, and an Ego Magneton. So I'm sure that's going to have a Violite doing what Magnezone does, but costing 0 points instead of 1. That's a smart pick. And here we have an interesting team. We have Cloyster. Piximon, that's the first time we're seeing it. Flymon, first time we're seeing that as well. Espeon, nice Magic Bounce user against Infamon. He's going to have to play that smart. Garchomp and Varion, big threats. So, going to be really interesting to see how this goes. We've never seen Dusk play before. Completely new to the Infinity competitive scene, so I'm excited to see what he does with this tournament here. And we'll get started. I think he led Garchomp, so could be just bulky Stealth Rocks Garchomp, or it could be a Scarf Chomp. Obviously, you'd want to expect an Infamon lead from Joshh. That's a very common lead Pokemon. So I wonder what his tactic is there. But we will find out. Alright, here we go. The issue with Espeon is it's weak to Infamon's Bug Buzz, so it's a risky switch in if you do predict the Sticky Webs, because Bug Buzz is going to do obviously big damage. So he does go for the switch. So he's going to go straight into Espeon here. Bold prediction. Yeah, smart, very smart. So he's got a great start there, and he's going to need to have. I wonder how much Bug Buzz does to Espeon. It probably lives 1, assuming that Infamon doesn't have any investment. I'm sure Psychic's going to easily 2-hit KO. Obviously a Violite makes Infamon very, very strong. But Espeon is a very powerful Pokemon, so it's 70. Wow! Oh my goodness. Is this Espeon's 0 investment there? That was an incredibly low amount of damage. I wonder if that Espeon is defensively invested, because that was really surprising. So obviously this means he's going to be able to get webs up. There's not a huge amount. Oh, he doesn't go for it. Okay, fair enough. Goes for the parting shot. So we got Espeon took a lot of damage there, but if you can avoid getting sticky webs on your side of the field and put it on the other person's side of the field. Turn 1 against an Infamon lead, that's a great result. So yeah, we're going to see what he goes into here. He's parting shot at the Garchomp, makes it a little bit weaker, so Joshh could look to go into something that can maybe be aggressive against Garchomp, either a Scarfer. He goes into this. Okay, that's a pretty safe, risk-free thing to go for. I wonder if this is got any interesting utility on it. Obviously it could have Toxic Spikes, Thunder Wave. Fire Fang's a nice tech there. Yeah. Leech Seed, okay. So he's probably got Protect, which means that actually he's going to be able to recover maybe just out of Fire Fang range here and do some good damage to Garchomp in the process. No, he switches out, okay. That's smart because he knows he's basically forced to go for Fire Fang next turn, so it's an easy switch into Rotom, and obviously Garchomp can't do anything to this Pokemon, so he's going to look to go into... Yeah, Varion would make sense here. I don't know if this is reverted. I'm looking at the cost of the Pokemon on this team, and it could be, because... No, it couldn't, actually. It couldn't, because Piximon's 3 points, reverted Varion would be 6. Garchomp is obviously 1, and Flymon is 1, so it would make 11 if this was reverted. But oh, never mind, it is. It's a little awkward. I'm going to count that again after I finish watching the video, but I'm pretty sure this is an 11-point team. I might have a word with Dusk after the match, but after I've finished watching the video. But obviously Joshh didn't raise any complaints, make any issues with it, so we'll figure it out. But for now, he's gone into Varion. It's not an Evo Boost set. It's no, sorry, forgive me. It's these are natural learns, moves that Varion learns. I'm getting way ahead of myself. Varion obviously gets a mixed set of moves, and yeah, Aqua Tail is one of them. So I don't know what I was saying there. This is a physically offensive Varion, which is not something we see very often at all, but it's managing to take out the Rotom there, so he's got a great result because that obviously makes his Garchomp a lot stronger. Oh, the shiny Archaeos. Huh, I didn't know that Pokemon was allowed in this tournament. The shiny Guardian. Oh, that's gonna probably kill, I would assume. Yeah, wow, Varion doing really good work here. So obviously with the sticky webs, with Guardian's really low speed, even paralyzed Varion was still faster, which is quite I wonder if this is Expert Belt. That wouldn't surprise me. We haven't seen an item on it yet. Expert Belt would make sense. Very cool. Not a Varion set we've seen before. We've seen a lot of Varion sets over the years in Infinity, but not seen one quite like this. Joshh has used a Flame Charge Varion before, which has been interesting, but this one has managed to get 2 kills already, so Joshh is really up against it here. He's got to find a way to make progress. I think I like bringing out, yeah, Infamon again. That's exactly what I would do. You can go... Basically, you can go for sticky webs and then follow up with... yeah. Follow up with a passing shot. Acrobatics, okay. So, did I see an item used then? If he's got acrobatics, I would assume that he's no item. Did we see an item used? I maybe missed that. Like a berry or a gem or something. Anyway, so Infamon's getting very low here, which is really important for Dusk. But the sticky webs did go down, so this is going to be not over yet. And we have a very scary Pokemon coming out here. And Varion does not have a move to hit this super effectively, so... Wow, okay. I don't think he's no item. I think that would have done more damage if it was full power, so... Oh, the Frost Breath miss is very unlucky. That would have almost certainly killed Varion there from that, well, from any range. Technician boosted, super effective Frost Breath. Well, maybe not. That's a good amount of bulk there. Wow, so Varion just casually soloing here. Does Joshh have anything to deal with this? He's just gonna get He's just going to get high jump kicked here. He's praying for a miss, really. I think that's the only thing he can bank on. With the bulk, the natural bulk Varian has, it's a really hard Pokemon to break down because it can be very difficult to hit it super effectively when it's constantly switching moves on you. So even paralyzed, because the sticky webs are up on the other side of the field and Joshh has quite a few very slow Pokemon. It does still outspeed though, so that's some chip. Some important chip there. Now obviously he has to predict the high jump kick, so he's going to go into Infermon, which is smart. And he can get a parting shot off here, which I think will be the second parting shot he's had so far, which would put Varian at -2, which would mean I would expect... They just go straight for the Bug Buzz. Okay. Yep. Ah, well, that works out then. He's slowly getting rid of Dusk's big threat here. There we go. So, what does Dusk have left in the tank? Quite a lot, I would say. He's got Flymon, which, quite honestly, may be able to come in and do some real damage here. It resists Bug Buzz. He doesn't go for Garchomp in the end, so that makes me think that this is probably Choice Scarf. I didn't see the full set. No, it's Swords Dance. Okay, so he's gonna get outsped here if Infermon is max speed. Yeah, well, it's gonna be Prankster anyway. He goes for the parting shot. Joshh doesn't have too much left to work with here. But after a parting shot, this Firefang is not going to be doing too much damage. And he's going to get a Leech Seed off here. He doesn't, he goes straight for the Iron Head. Is that going to kill? No, it's not. And it was, yep. Ooh, I don't know if that was the right play. He could have got a Leech Seed off and switched out again like he did last time, and now he's got obviously no chance to get that all-important Regenerator recovery, and he's lost another one of his switch-ins, so this is a difficult game for Joshh here. Yeah, it's a wise sack of the Espeon. Did well to keep it around that long. It does go down here, so I think he probably just brings in Piximon and or Flymon. I think Flymon's the only one that actually outspeeds, so I wouldn't see the reason to go into this. You could have just gone into Flymon there. Oh, he does. Interesting. So I wonder if there was some sort of weird bulky set on that. Could be a bulky Assault Vest set, perhaps. Okay, so he gets the kill there. This is a really... I'm not too sure about this shot. Obviously, it's a reference to the regular Marill, but it's quite a lurid blue colour, but certainly an iconic look for one of Josh's 6 Crobats that he's brought to this tournament. And Piximon's going to be able to obviously live an Accelerock here and pick off a kill if Joshh chooses to stay in. First time seeing Piximon used ever, I think. I've never seen it used by another player, so it's pretty cool to see. I see it being a kind of middle of the road ultimate level Digimon. It's kind of not got any great setup. It's lacking U-turn to make it a really powerful offensive flexible pivot option. It's obviously strong and fast, and Fairy Fighting is great stab, but I don't see it being too effective compared to some of the other really powerful Digimon out there. So he's going to get the extreme speed. Is that even going to kill? Yeah. Infermon. I think this is a really physically defensive Infermon, because that was, I know it's obviously bulky, but that was very low damage. So yeah, he's taking it down here. And it's really a war of attrition, this. There's not been any successful setup sweeping happening. No crazy predictions. It's just been get a Pokemon in, get as many hits off as you can, switch out when you need to, play it slow. It looks like it's working so far, I think, for Dusk here. I don't know if Joshh has enough to take this. Yeah, that's not doing anywhere near enough. High jump kick, a little risky. He could have easily killed with Play Rough as well and not taken the recoil damage, but there we go. We've got a victory for Dusk. So congratulations, another old Infinity player knocked out and another new Infinity player advancing.